So Stuart, a 4-0 victory doesn't actually tell the whole tale of the night. What are your assessment of the game?
Well, I think, before the first sending off, certainly the game was very even. Probably Austria could turn around and say they had the lion's share of the play even. Chances were going begging at both ends. Could have been probably 3-3 by the time we scored our first goal. I think the sending off really changed the game. There's no doubt about that. Certainly the second sending off in the second half finished the game as a spectacle. But for us, when I look back tomorrow morning and the dust settles on this, we'd have won 2 games, 3 and 4-0, kept 2 more clean sheets, had a fantastic week in the training complex. The spirit around the hotel with the players is just being built upon, and we're looking for the summer now, and it served a great purpose for me, these 2 games, in knowing full well certain individuals, and if you're picking people out, Tom Carroll looks comfortable in this company that's come in late. Chalabar looks very comfortable in it. McEachran done well when he come on, and some real positive performances. And as I say, we should be buoyed up by that, excited by it. But we know full well there's a big tournament and some tough teams in front of us.
Has there been anybody that has sort of stood out, particularly on the pitch in the 180 minutes for you, that you've thought they could be going on the plane, without naming names, of course?
I think probably I've named one there. I think Chalabar, has played nigh on a full game and 45 minutes, and I think he's looked very, very comfortable in this company. He's had a fantastic loan season at Watford. They're doing extremely well, and he's got a real confidence, considering he's a very young player. He's one of our players, I think, who's got a European Championship winners medal to his name as well, some years ago with John Peacock's team. So, I think he staked a really good claim, but we still got to have a good look at the Luke Shaws of this world. Unfortunately he was injured again, but we'll have to have a close look at him at club level and see how he's doing. But there'll be opportunities for us to get out and look between now and the end of the season to see who's on form, playing well, and maybe certain individuals that aren't with this squad at the moment can come and supplement and help us.
Looking back to Belgium away 18 months ago nearly, late goal conceded and we lost 2-1. Could you ever have dreamed that it was going to be 9 games unbeaten and 9 games without conceding a goal as well?
No, without a doubt. I mean, it's hard enough to win 1 game in international football, let alone 9 games in a row and not concede a goal. That's a remarkable record that the players should be very, very proud of. But it counts for nothing when we step out on the pitch against Italy, that's for sure, in a month and a half or 2-3 months' time, whatever. So we'll look back and say how proud we were to be part of that, but we'll look forward and say tougher challenges up ahead.
It's done no end of good for your actual confidence. So going into the tournament, you're going to be flying. But what sort of technical things will you be thinking about and working on during the build up to that?
Well, I think if you take certainly the last 2 games, I think the rotation within the team was very good. I think tonight we lost our way a little bit. I don't think that rotation was as good. I think certain individuals have got more experience in under 21 football. We've got a lot of players and a lot of young players in our squad at the moment that have been drawn from the younger age groups, that are gaining experience every time they play an international match, and the more time they spend around us on the training pitch and learn their trade, the better it is for them. So we'll certainly learn that from them. But as I say, I think the fluidity of the team, we're building on that, and they're getting better every time we ask any individual to come on and give them messages of how we want them to play. They're nailing it straight away, and that for any coach is fantastic. And if they're not nailing it straight away, they're doing everything possible to attempt to do the things that you're asking them to do, and that's really exciting for any coach or manager.
And the final word for Brighton tonight, 20,000 braved the conditions tonight. Been a great week for you all round, really.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you'll look around European football this week and there won't be too many senior teams get 20,000 people to come out, let alone on a cold night like this. And also as well in a stadium like this. I mean, this stadium is absolutely, it's Premier League and beyond. I think they've been delighted to have us down here. The same applies to us. The 19s come down here a few years ago and brought a massive crowd as well. So we've done really well. We're pleased, and obviously I'd like to thank everyone in the Brighton area that come out tonight and supported the team. It's much appreciated.